How is everyone doing this morning? Hopefully, you are all well. It looks to be another beautiful day with a nice breeze, keeping bugs away and, you know, too much heat. Our theme for today is This Hope Within, and we're going to be looking at James 1 13 through 15 and 1 John 3 1 through 3. So, I have three now who get up early for work and take off. So this morning I got up at 6:30 to make them some tuna salad to go on their sandwiches, and then I crawled back in bed, and then I got up again. So it'll be something to get used to again since we've had no school. We've had a morning schedule, but not quite as tight of a morning schedule. Good morning. Thank you for joining. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pray and we'll get started this morning. Dear Lord, thank you so much for this day, and thank you for your love and your joy and your peace, Lord. And thank you for the hope that we have in you, Lord. And I pray that you will be with us as we go through our devotional today, that you will bless our hearts and lives and give our hearts and minds something that we can hold on to use and grow and become more Christ-like and bring glory to you, Lord. In your name we pray, amen. All right, so this hope within, James 1 13 through 15 says, Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted, when he is drawn away of his own lusts, and enticed. Then, when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. And then 1 John 3 1 through 3 tells us, Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. Beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it doth not yet appear that what we should be. But we know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. And every man that hath this hope, in him, purifieth himself, even as he is pure. So every man that hath this hope in him purifieth himself as he is pure. I guess we could say his hope, because it is the hope of the Lord. Good morning. So, it starts off with a story about a man named Sir Ernest Shackleton. When his expedition to Antarctica was stranded by ice, Sir Ernest Shackleton took a few of his men on a risky voyage across the open ocean on a tiny boat. The rest of the crew stayed behind awaiting their rescue. When Shackleton finally reached inhabited land, he quickly returned with a rescue mission. But moving ice threatened to cut off the rescue. Finally, an avenue in the ice opened up, and the ship rushed in. The stranded crew rushed aboard and made it back to open water just in time. The story goes that once they were safely away, Shackleton said, It was fortunate you were all packed and ready to go. They replied, We never gave up hope. Whenever the sea was clear of ice, we rolled up our sleeping bags and reminded each other, The boss may come today. The fact that Jesus could return at any moment is a powerful motivation for us to purify our lives. That is not something we can do through strength of will or determination. The process of sanctification is just as dependent on God's grace as our justification or salvation is. Paul asked in Galatians 3:3, Are ye so foolish? Having begun in the Spirit, are ye now made perfect by the flesh? When we are focused on the return of the Lord, we seek God's grace to live in such a way that we will not be ashamed when we see him. It is certain that the Lord will return, but none of us knows when that will take place. Though some try to set dates and claim high level of certainty, Jesus declared that the knowledge of his coming was not revealed to men. Matthew 24:36 tells us, "But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only." Since the Lord could appear at any moment, we must be ready, keeping in mind the truth that we could face the Lord today, and that helps us to choose the things that are pleasing to God. So once again, I just want to remind you, yesterday at the end, there was 7 questions you can ask yourself with several verses. If you would go over, your challenge today is go over those 7 questions and read those verses if you didn't get a chance. And that will help you to know whether or not we're living in the Spirit, for the Spirit, and ready for His return at any moment. All right. Thank you so much and have a great day.